Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of John's Crypto Therapy. Once again, we're back into the charts and we're going to look at the bigger picture. That is the key, and that's what I'm always going to teach you guys, the bigger picture. But other than that, we are going to be talking about a lot of things today. We are going to try to look at a bullish momentum pattern change, all right? This is just a bullish move that could go for short term. I don't see this bullish pattern going for a longer period of time. Reasons why: we are still in this bearish trend and we have to follow the trend. We are not trying to take buys where buys are not supposed to be met. Reasons why: we're trying to make money, not lose money, okay? This is not no financial advice, guys. Once again, this is my advice. Whatever you guys take, I do appreciate it, but it's totally up to you. This is more for the purpose of education and understanding fundamentals. There's a lot of news. A lot of people always talk about, where the market's going, with hype, news, and everything about that, like collectibles and stuff. I do like those topics. I will be talking about those in the near future as well with the price actions. But right now, I feel like price actions, it's underrated. A lot of people are not understanding where the market's going. I've been watching this. If you guys have been watching my videos from day one, I do appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys are my number ones, and I'm always going to support you guys. Thank you guys for supporting me. This place that I consider my home on these charts, I'm super happy to share with you guys this moment of trading and experiencing everything, okay? So let's dig into the charts, and this is going to get really crazy, okay, guys? So we are on this position from yesterday. If you guys remember yesterday exactly what I said in my videos, this support and resistance line, it was support once, became resistance. I even said if you guys want to get into an entry to the downside, wait for a retest. Look at this. Look at how close this was to a nice retest, guys. Exactly right there. Do you guys see this candle right here? Pushed all the way to the upside, pushed all the way back down. Reasons why we truly do not want to do a buy is because even when we look at this, it is below the 50. I trade my RSI like this, guys, so I have more entries. I look at the 50. I also look at overbought and oversold positions, so I have more entries to work with, okay? That's what I like to do. I don't like to just sit on the charts and wait for an opportunity. I'm more of my time is valuable. I go on the charts, I look, and I make a position that makes sense, okay? And yes, guys, sometimes you do have to let it play off and give it some time to accumulate a better structure. Structure is key. That's why we trade this markets, guys. If we never had anything on the left hand side, I would not know where the market's going. 100%. I'm just blinding it. I'm just throwing numbers that does not make sense for anyone. It shouldn't. But the reasons why I'm doing this is because we do have structure. We're following the path that I had before. That's why everything is making sense. That's why bounces of resistance and support always make sense, okay? We are going to take these initial moves off because I want to show you guys a different pattern that I do see that could make a difference, okay? So stay in touch right here. So let's take this all off. Perfect. So now I am going to move this trend line all the way. I want to see exactly where it's going to cut to. And let's move this trend line, the top of it, to the higher one. So perfect. Let me just put this to the top. Perfect. So you could clearly see it is making towards the downside. Didn't break the trend yet. Each time it broke the trend, that was just a wick, not the body, guys. That's why it closed underneath. That's why we're still good to believe it's still going to the downside, okay? I do have a scenario that it could reverse to the bullish side, but my prediction is it still needs to go down. I think it's going to find more comfort in structure before it goes up. Reasons why: I think a lot of billionaires or millionaires, even though they invested into this project right now, they're just not believing in it. So the only way the price will go up is if it goes really low enough for us, people like us that are not millionaires and billionaires, to just accumulate so much so we force the price to go up for itself. All right, so we are going to make the bigger change, and that's what I want to show you guys. We are going to be the change to Ecomi. This is what Ecomi needs, okay? So we do see this trend line, and it just makes sense, all right, why the price is below it. That's why we're selling it, okay? So if you guys do know what a head and shoulder is, I'm going to try to draw it out for you guys right here, okay? So right now, guys, I am going to explain to you guys what a head and shoulder is, and it will totally make sense to you. Just stay in here and you guys will learn, okay? Remember, guys, get your hard hats, get your shovels, because I'm going to be throwing gems at you, and these gems are the gems that you're going to be using in the future if you do want to be traders, or if you just want to be somewhat educated in the market and the aspect of where the market's going. All right, guys, so I am now going to be drawing out what a head and shoulder pattern looks like, textbook version, so you guys can understand where it could get complicated, especially on the bigger picture in a market situation, because it's totally different, right? You got to adjust your eyes and you got to see see where the market's trying to go. Remember guys, you want to make sure you could do this on your own in the future, right? You don't want someone to feed you because they also have the power to starve you. Teach a man to fish and he'll fish for life, and that's the method that I'm trying to show. We are here together with Ecomi to really strengthen the community with the fundamentals, and also understand that there is great chances for this in the future. Does not mean this project is done, this project is like shit, nothing like that guys. This project is crazy good. I see a lot of potential. That's why I'm still invested into it. If I wasn't invested into this, truthfully telling you guys, I would not be doing videos on Ecomi. I would be doing on Cardano, Ethereum. Look, I have a lot of Ethereum. I love doing videos on Ethereum. I could be doing it on that, but I truly believe Ecomi has such a great future, and I do want the little guys, the little fishes, to understand that they could be big fishes too. So let's get started. So right here, I'm gonna draw the line. This is a support and resistance line. The market comes up, makes a shoulder. All right, guys, makes a bigger, higher high. Then it also makes a right shoulder. At this very moment in time, a lot of people will be like, you know what? Get into a sell, get into a buy. There'll be a lot of confusion, right? At this very moment, guys, okay, you wait. You don't do nothing. Reasons why. If the candle does not break to the downside and doesn't close like that underneath the support and resistance line, guys, this market is not going to go down. It's a fake out. It's going to make you believe it's going to go down while the prices go up, and you lose everything, every single money that you guys have. It is going to fake you guys out, and you need to wait until a candle breaks to the downside and closes, not a candle that goes to the downside and then rejection and a wick comes into play, and then guess what? The candle closes on top. You do not want that scenario. You want a candle to physically close on the outside for you to get a great confirmation that is going to be pushing to the downside. Guys, we don't have a lot of money. You need to start understanding. Even if you do have a lot of money, you're not a big fish in this world. There's billions of people that are going to change the way you perceive things. There's sellers, there's buyers, and they all work on price, action, and also great numbers, zones. They love zones, guys. So start understanding that, okay? One of my students did ask me, if I am trading to the downside, if we do have a possible candle to the downside, breaks there, solid, forms, and it's physically there, where do we put take profit and stop loss? Very simple, guys. This is where everything becomes so simple. For your take profit, you take the move of the head, the huge move. We don't want the left shoulder. This is the left shoulder, guys. This is the right shoulder. You don't want that. You just want to take the move of the head. This is the move of the head, guys, okay? You don't want the left shoulder nor the right shoulder, and this is considered a neckline, guys. It all makes sense. I know why they consider neck, left, right, and then head. It just all makes sense. That's why they called it like that. So you want to take this move right here, exactly where it breaks. You do not want to put it until the candle closes. Then you know the move to the downside is real, and you have an 80% to 90% chance in my trading history that this will push the downside the way it looks right now, this structure. So this would be where the take profit is. The take profit is exactly where the head meets the support line. Just draw it out, guys. Grab that, put it to the right hand side. Let the markets dictate where it's going to go. Stop loss, very simple as well. You just want to put it here. Reasons why: we believe in ratios. When I trade, I believe in ratios. 1 to 3, 1 to 2. Never take a trade that's 1 to 1. If you ever take a trade that's 1 to 1, guys, that is considered gambling, and I truly do believe that, okay? If you do believe that, please give it a thumbs up, like, comment, and share. But other than that, guys, I do want these videos to be more seen by other people. So if you guys do appreciate the content that I'm putting out, please make sure to just subscribe. I want more and more people to understand fundamentals, not just listen to hype and news. Look, hype and news, it's cool, you know. I used to be in that scenario, you know, waking up every day. Oh, what's this guy say? Is this market gonna, like, you know, is there new things coming? And then I used to believe in my thoughts and everything like that. I get it. You need to be driven by your own thoughts and positivity. I truly believe that. But guys, structure is so much more keen to the eye. This is giving us more moves than we ever expected. Like, look, I even told you guys to short the market. Whoever listened to me, look at the amount of profit they would have got just like that. You know, not a lot of people are sharing these type of informations, guys. So if you do appreciate it, please make sure to do me a favor and just like this video, okay, guys? So this is a bearish movement, okay, guys, because we are looking for the break to the downside. But right here, we are trying to make a pattern that is pushing to the upside. So if we look at it, see this shoulder, guys, exactly this shoulder, we could clearly see that it made a shoulder here. All right, this shoulder, guys, did not beat the head. So we could clearly see this did not beat the head. All right, but if you look very carefully, this shoulder is similar to the range of this shoulder. So can we all understand what I'm trying to say? So let's look at this, okay? This shoulder, guys, right here is almost the same as this shoulder. All right, so we could clearly see that, you know, they have somewhat of a similar range, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, guys, textbook, you will see the neckline really solid, but you got to understand in real market situations, it can all change, right? We drew a trend line, so we're working off a trend line. This is a possible trade, so start understanding different structures will give you different keys. And this is not a perfect head and shoulders, guys. I wouldn't consider a perfect head and shoulders, but people that want to hear something bullish, I'm here to totally tell you guys, this could be a bullish possibility outcome, but I want to show you where it could retrace to as well, because this bigger picture is still to the down. Okay, so once again, guys, shoulder, head, and shoulder, we identify this as the head. Reasons why: this previous lower low was beaten by this low and low, okay? Then now it made a higher low, so it's going higher with the price. So it did make a higher low. Of course, this candle did not close. We could still see a rejection to the downside. But if this move actually beats the bottom momentum of this move right here, guys, if this breaks to the downside, it's a continuation trend to the downside. But truly do believe if it does have a lot of potential because of Thursday and the great Superman and the Slimer drops are coming, those are amazing. It could get some kind of FUD, it could get some kind of motivation to push it to the upside. Reasons why: this pattern is making sense, Thursday's coming up, so it kind of all like makes sense. This is where you put news with fundamentals and try to put it together, make sense of it. But remember, the bigger picture is sell. So this is the way I see it. If you guys see it like this, please make sure to let me know in the comments below, because I would love to know what you guys see. Okay, so we are gonna get the headline, so I'm gonna draw this right here, put it in the middle right here, guys, and just draw it all the way to down. Keep it straight, give or take some pips or movements. So I'm gonna grab this line right here. We are looking for the push to the upside. Reasons why: right now the market's here. If it does push up to the upside and it closes above this line, then I want to take this and put it where the close is and then retrace it back. But the way I'm thinking about what the market's going to do, I think it's going to break around this level over here. You know what? If it breaks around here, if it does, okay, hypothetically, if this does break, I'm going to say somewhere around here. Let me erase this, guys, so you guys can see the bigger picture. So once again, all right, perfect. So here, guys, if it does break to upside, guys, with this head and shoulder pattern, you know, we do see where the possibility of this trade can land. It will go to the area of exactly the support and resistance on the left hand of 0.0023. It could push up there. Reasons why: we do have good news, we do have fundamentals that is arranging right now. It could push up there totally. I do believe that there's a great possibility of pushing it to the upside, but even if it pushes to the upside, I truly believe it's gonna land on a zone for the sell to start again. So this bullish pump is gonna land on a zone for us to retrace it back to the down. So I do believe with this rally, it is gonna push the downside exactly at these levels. I'm gonna draw it for you guys. I truly believe it's gonna go back to 0.0016. This all makes sense, but in order for us to seriously see that it makes sense, we need to start seeing the bigger picture. So I'm gonna close it off a little right here. Let's do this. Let's just see where it lands off. I want to see this retracement number. Honestly, guys, the way I trade, I just do it in front of you guys. I just want you guys to learn with me. I just don't believe in those people that just say one thing and then they'll switch up. Look, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, I'm right. But I stick to the plan that I've initiated. That's the thing. Don't second guess your work. Remember, guys, this is your trading career. You want to be a trader. You want to do great in this type of markets. Just understand. Stick to your strategy, guys. Don't switch off. Trust me. If you lose 30% of the time, all right, but you're winning the remainder, keep your strategy, because that 30 can just be here and there, but while you win the other amount, it's better, guys. Okay, just stick to your strategy. That's the key. Don't drift off. Okay, please. I can't stress the passion I have when I see a lot of great traders give up because they lost 2 trades. No, just stick to it, guys. Traders like you will make a difference in this type of markets. Okay, so let's get this fib retracement. Perfect. So I got this move right here. Let's look at this retracement right here. So if this does go to the top side, we could see a reject exactly on those levels that I normally trade, the 50 zone. Especially if it does not break this previous high, I'm totally fine trading this zone. Reasons why: If I do see it coming to the zone, this is exactly where I did take myself. But if I do see this head and shoulder pattern actually work out to its fruition and push to the upside, I can truly see a sell position right here, because I am truly trying to target the 0.0016. If it does get there, guys, we are blessed. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. We still trade another day, remember. Okay, guys? Other than that, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate everything you guys do for me. Please keep on with all the comments. I would love to read more. Other than that, take it easy, and John out. Peace.